Hey everybody, Chad here, and in today's video we're going to talk about replacing an outswing trailer door. This is a metal frame outswing door, most commonly found in your laundry room or your back door on your manufactured or mobile home. I'm going to show you how to measure this before you even get started to make sure that you order the correct door from your local supplier or from us if we're your local supplier. So come on, let's measure this door. So what you want to do is you want to open the door. I like to use my foot to hold it. Hook it on one side and measure to the other side, and we have nearly 32 inches. You're going to do the same from the top and bottom. So we have roughly 76 inches. So this is a 32 by 76. And from the outside, your hinges are located on the left-hand side. So this is going to be a left-hand outswing 32 by 76 trailer door. I have the new one right here. And we're going to go through the process of installing this. They don't want the window anymore, so they won't have a 9 light. This is a 9 light window. And then this is what we call a blank. Our doors come with 2 holes. So this door is actually reversible because it has the 2 holes. It can be a left or a right. Once you put the window in, obviously it's a one-directional door. So let's get this on the sawhorses. I'll show you about how to tacky tape it up and go through that process. And then we're going to start demoing that door. This is bugle tape or tacky tape, many different names for it. So we want a left-hand hinge. So this is our left side. This is going to be our top and our right side. So you always want to start at the top with your tacky tape. You're going to apply it right on this flat section right here where the holes are and the screws for the door are going to go through. So you want to start on one end and work your way across. Run your thumb across here to press it in. Take your utility knife, cut it off flush. And you want to do this little pull back here so that when you take your next tacky tape, you can stick it into it. You don't want any gaps. You're going to run your tacky tape right down the side of the door here. All right, so I recommend leaving the paper on because you'll want to use that paper to your advantage when you go to test fit. Now let's uninstall this door. For uninstalling this door, you're going to want a hammer, cat claw, pry bar, anything like that, and you're going to need a drill. A drill with a quarter drive extension is always handy. Those are going to be your main tools for uninstalling this door. There's not a lot to it. The other tools you'll need are later on when we go to put the handle on. So let's get done installing. Now that we got all the trim off, you can see these quarter drive screws are exposed all the way around the door. Now we're going to take our drill and our quarter drive. We're going to remove all these screws so that we can remove the door. So sometimes these screws aren't set straight. And you want to take a pry bar, you want to try to straighten them out, flex them down just a hair so you can get your drill bit in here. Needs a little bit more. That's the hardest part about removing a door, is whoever put it in before you. Just getting that last screw out. It's always fun. There you go. All right, now that we got the last screw out, just double check. Last thing you want to be doing is trying to yank a door out. You have a screw in it, so double check your work. Looks good. All right. Now we're going to take our little bar. Break it loose a little bit on this side, and your hinge side is the side that is the one you really want to work. Door here. All right, looks like I left the nail down here. Now that we got the door out, 5-in-1 is a great tool. You want to clean off where the door is going to go. Make sure you got a solid connection for your new door. Looks like somebody used a lot of silicone on the last one. So we want to get all the loose stuff off. So our butyl tape has a nice spot to stick to. All right, now that we got it all cleaned up, next thing we want to do is test fit our door. So that's why we're going to leave this tacky tape backing on. It's like a wax paper, so it will prevent the door from sticking. And we would just want to test fit it, make sure that everything lines up. You want to check your reveals and make sure that everything looks like it's square and lined up. Next thing we'll do is we'll check the trim, make sure that we're good. Yeah, it looks pretty good there. So I'm going to take this back down. We're going to pull the tacky tape off. I'm going to get some screws and we're going to grab a drill. And as you see, I'm using my thumb to compress as I pull, otherwise your tacky tape could come off if it's not stuck on there yet. Check your work, make sure it's good. When you screw, you want to start on the hinge side. Try to make your screws go as straight as possible for future removal if needed. Okay, now that I got a couple screws in there, just Tim set, I'm gonna grab a couple more and we're gonna work on this section here. So this section you wanna make sure, because it's not hinged, that this actually can bow in and out just slightly. So you want to make sure your reveal is acceptable to you. Looks pretty good. It looks like it may have a small little bow out here in the middle. Break some of that tacky tape loose. It's stuck. Just want to flex it over so that we're nice and uniform. We're going to put one right in the middle here to hold it. Double check. Yep, looks like it's doing what we want it to do. Looks pretty uniform to me. Now I'm going to test it from the inside. The big thing on the inside is you want to make sure that your seal all the way around. On a bright day like today, you can see if it's sealed correctly. So you'll go in on the inside and make sure that there's no light coming. Perfect. So time to screw it off. The screws that we recommend for this door are going to be hex head screws by 1.5 inches. We sell them in these bags of 75, which is more than enough for a door. You have a couple left over in case you drop a few. Now that we got the door installed, we're going to get the handle installed. So I'll be right back after I get the handle installed, and then we can clean up our mess, put the trim on. But that's the basics of how to install an outswing door. So let's finish it up and we'll be right back. All right, so we got the handle installed, got it all working properly. The other thing you'll notice here is I used some of our caulking. It's made by Extra Bond 9500. It's a white, it's paintable. I always recommend caulking around the door. The butyl tape is great, but you can always have one more level of insurance, so always caulk in the door. Now we're gonna put on our trim. So I'm gonna install this right back where it was, and then we'll go through the final inspection on the door, so stay tuned. All right, just got done caulking it up with this Extra Bond 9500. So reapplied the trim, caulked up the nail holes, and hopefully this how-to video on installing an outswing door helps you with your outswing door on your manufactured home. This was the 3276 blank left-hand hinge. So thanks for following along. Hit that subscribe button below for more content on how-to videos on your manufactured home. You can find us online all the time at kitsatmobilehomeoutfitters.com. And until next time, have a great day.